If you're carrying resentment in your relationship, I want you to know this. It's not because your partner needs to change. It's because of what you've been taught to believe about relationships, fairness, and what you deserve. And until you see that clearly, you'll keep looping in the same frustration over and over again. Today, I want to walk you through a mindset shift that can change everything, no matter what your partner does. So here's the real problem. Most of us believe that our feelings are caused by what our partner is doing or not doing. He doesn't help with the kids. He forgot something important. He doesn't ask how you're doing. You feel unseen, unsupported, and resentful. That resentment feels justified, but it's also exhausting. You don't want to keep replaying the same arguments in your head. You want peace. You want connection. You want to feel good in your life again. But here's the trap. When you believe your partner is the cause of how you feel, you give all your emotional power away. You stay stuck. The solution isn't about tolerating bad behavior or pretending everything's fine. It's about seeing where your power actually is. Resentment doesn't come from what your partner does. It comes from what you think about what they do. It comes from thoughts like, he should know better. I always do more. If I don't do it, no one else will. If he really cared, he would dot, dot, dot. Those thoughts might feel true, but they are not facts. They are interpretations. And when you learn to question them, when you learn to choose thoughts that serve you instead of drain you, you take your power back. So, how do you actually do that, though? Let me walk you through my 3-step process. The first is always awareness. Catch the story that you're telling, not the situation, but your thoughts about the situation. Write it out, put all your thoughts on a page, and then you want to go through and look for what is an actual fact. What could you prove in a court of law? And what's the drama that your brain is adding? If you wrote, he never helps, is that true? Is it always true? Or can you find evidence to the contrary? Might there be something else that's true? Or you might find the thought, she always makes it about herself. How is that your brain interpreting the moment? Is something else possible? So write it all down, look for the facts, and then look for the drama that your brain is adding. And your brain loves the drama. Second, it's ownership. This is the hardest part, and it's the most liberating. Your thoughts are creating your feelings, not him. And that's good news. Because if you're the one creating resentment, then you're also the one that can release it and change it. Third, you want to engage in intentional thinking. Now that you see the story, you've separated the facts from the drama, ask yourself, is this helping me feel the way I want to feel? And is there another way to look at this that might bring me more peace? You don't have to jump to love and rainbows and daisies, but you can move from he doesn't care to maybe he's showing care differently. From I always do everything to I'm allowed to ask for help and receive it. These shifts aren't about excusing anyone. It's about freeing you. You will start to think better and feel better. So, when you start practicing this work, the result is profound. You stop needing your partner to change for you to feel better. You can start feeling better right now. No more boiling over. No more keeping score. You get to decide how you want to show up. Clear, grounded, and calm. And from that place, you either reconnect with your partner more deeply or you make clear decisions about your next steps. without the fog of resentment clouding everything. You become someone who owns her emotional life, and that's where all of your power is. So, if this resonated with you and you want help applying this work to your relationship and to your life, I invite you to come work with me. This is what I help my clients do, not by changing their partner, but by changing the way they see themselves and their power. If you're ready to feel lighter, clearer, more in control, and more at peace, I'd love to help. You can reach out to me directly or click the link in the show notes and set up a discovery call with me whenever it's convenient. You're not stuck. You're just one perspective shift away from something new, and I can help you find it.